Hi Malpals and Newpals, today's video is all about my Kybella final results. I explained more in the last video why I got it, why it was important to me to finish all of my sessions because I had a session done a few years ago and it did absolutely nothing. So I talk about that in the last video. I will link that below. It's a little bit more personable and all that stuff. Today I just want to get down to the facts. Am I pleased with the results? What the results are after 3 sessions, and I'll tell you exactly how many vials I've had. Here we go, and I have some footage from my last 2 sessions. Sessions. If you are not familiar, really quick, I will run this down. I'm sure you're familiar with what Kybella is since you clicked on this video, but basically it is a treatment that kills the fat cells underneath the chin, literally makes your fat cells explode. They never come back. So all that to say, it is an incredible treatment if you are wanting something less invasive than lipo and all this stuff. Of course, you'll have to discuss this with your injector, plastic surgeon, whoever you go to. I go to Vintage Wellness here in Houston, Texas. Vivian does all of my injections. She's incredible. If you guys are in the area, Vintage Wellness, Vivian, incredible, seriously, so personable, and she's super, super quick, and she knows what she's doing, and that's a big, big thing in this whole thing. You want somebody that knows what they're doing, especially when it comes to permanent results. Like I showed you in the last video, this is my result after 1 session, 3 vials of Kybella. This is about 3 or 4 weeks after the treatment, and then I went back for another treatment and another treatment. So I will insert the clips as I'm talking, you know, what results have come about since I've had 2 other sessions. The second session I had 3 vials, and this last session I had 2. I only needed 2. What I love about my results is that Vivian took the injections and went all the way up my jawline. Now I've seen and experienced injectors just focus on this right here. Well, that wasn't my problem. It was all underneath here since I had an overbite. Now here's the thing, I do have braces on. I have not had them on long enough for them to fix my overbite, so this fat right here would have still been a problem if I wouldn't have gotten Kybella done, and I am super duper happy with my results, especially when it comes to my jawline, because since I was very young, I even had little, like, you know, fat pockets that looked like jowls right here because the fat extended all the way up my jawline, that gave me the look of jowls. So that was my biggest thing. I didn't want that as I aged, and you guys know, and I went further into it in the last video, I have lost a ton of weight, you guys, overall 30 pounds, and even after that 30-pound weight loss, I still had the fat right here. So that is why I continued to do treatments until we saw all of this gone, and it is all gone, and I have a very snatched jawline. Now, since the last session, it has been 3 months, I believe. I'll correct myself if when I go to put the clips in. That's the thing with Kybella. The results, you will start seeing like what it will look like even up to 6 months later. So that's the beauty of it. Like, you think you're really happy and then it just keeps getting better and better. So I love that about Kybella. I love that I didn't do lipo. This is a great option if you really don't want to be put under unnecessarily. You just do this. You have some swelling. I will post pictures as I'm talking about that now. You guys have seen that if you saw my previous videos. And it's kind of fun though. I love taking those pictures. I love seeing my chin so big. It's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. So that swelling, I will recap that. That lasts about a week, and then it's like manageable. You know, I would say after the first 2 days, you don't look crazy, but that first to second day, you do look really, really crazy. But overall, like I was saying, I am so happy with my jawline. So I don't have anything on my braces bringing my jawline forward just yet. I have no bands on, nothing. So this is just my overbite with braces, what it looked like before without braces. Is this making any sense? I hope so. Nothing has changed with my bite is what I'm trying to say. And the weight loss didn't freaking matter. This is all the magic of Kybella. And I am so happy when even I edit videos or I see pictures of myself. I don't have this anymore, which has been an insecurity of mine since I was a little girl. Like I said, talked a lot about that in the previous video. The weird part, I would say the weirdest part about Kybella, it's really not that painful. You swell the first to second day pretty bad. What's weird is until it's like done, your chin is numb for like a couple of months, I would say. It does feel sort of strange, but you get used to it. And then the numbness subsides as, I guess, it just starts, it keeps working and your fat cells are being destroyed because they literally explode. So stinging and strange little feelings under here are completely normal. I had a few of you message me about that exact issue. A few of you got Kybella done because of my video and you were asking about the stinging and the tenderness, if that was normal. Absolutely. Bruising is absolutely normal. You're literally taking a needle in over and over and it's going to, you know, upset the tissue. You're gonna have some bruising. My bruising really wasn't that bad. I didn't really have to cover anything up because here's the thing, those first 2 days, you're not gonna wanna wear makeup anyway. So I highly suggest getting this treatment over a weekend or even like if you have a week off from work, but a good 2 to 3 days off where you don't have to be seen, you'll be fine. You're not gonna look too crazy. Like I said, I went way more in depth in my first video, so I will link that below. These are my final results after 3 sessions and 8 vials. So 3 and 3 and then 2 here at this last session, and that was perfect for me. It will be different for everybody. Talk to your injector, plastic surgeon, whoever will be doing the procedure. They will talk to you about how many sessions you're gonna need, how many vials you're gonna need, and you can go from there. The biggest tip I can give you during a procedure like this is communication. Definitely talk to your injector about all of your worries, all of your concerns, what you want the outcome to be, why, you know, explain why you don't want this, like go in depth. My last video I talked about who's a candidate and who's not. Your injector will be able to, you know, tell you that as well. But it's really important that you see the first video for like facts and things like that. But if you have any other questions, I will try to get to as many as possible below. But like I said, if you are in this area, in the Houston area, I highly suggest going to Vintage Wellness, see Vivian. And I can tell you and promise you, you won't have to worry like, is the person experienced? Are they gonna do a good job? She kills it every time and I feel so comfortable with her and she just makes it such a comfortable experience. So if you're in the Houston area, go to Vivian. I will have all of their information in the info below. I am super happy. You know, this was a major confidence booster for me and I'm so glad that I did it and it was so worth it. All the bruising and all the swelling, you know, it's incredible. And even Vivian asked me, she was like, is this the weight loss or Kybella? And I was like, Kybella. I haven't lost any more weight since we started Kybella. So I'm kind of in that like gaining muscle and I've kind of stopped losing body fat, which is fine. Like that's how I want it. So if you had questions about that, but I lost 30 pounds before I started Kybella. So no matter how much I exercised, I'm sure the braces would have helped a little bit, but even I talked to my orthodontist and he said, I'm not gonna be able to fix your bite completely. So I still would have had a little bit of that no matter how much they brought my jaw forward. He told me that your body, if it's going to make you feel more confident and it makes you feel, you know, like a better version, super duper in-depth, helpful, like full length procedure. Okay, bye you guys.